Hi friends, welcome. Previously we have seen how to create a PDF page by taking data from the database. So fixed number of records we have taken, 10 numbers. So a single page we have generated. But in real life situation where we don't know how many records of will be returned from the table. So there will be dynamically we have to create the pages. Say if there are 40 records and in 10 records per page means 4 pages we have to create. And if 41 records are returned, then we have to create 5 pages. So that based on the number of records have come from the database, we have to dynamically create the pages and adjust the records per page. So this part we will learn. But before that, let's first see how the initial part, how we have discussed and where to download the script. I will also tell you exactly where the entire details of the page code and all and downloading links are there. So that we will discuss. But before that, my request is please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you will be notified as and when we are adding tutorials. Let's see how the page scripts can be checked and downloaded. Visit this URL. This is there in the description. This is the page 1 where the entire code for the connecting to the database and how to get the data and display 10 records in a single page is explained. Here you will get the link also to the video which explains all this database connection and generation of PDF. Scroll down, you will get all the file details, whatever you download, all the details are here, and this is the code explaining how to connect and display the data. So here the installation instructions are there. You can download it from here, the zip file you can download it. Below that, if you want SQLite database to be included, then below that I'll prefer that this V1 PDF data student V1, download it from here. Now we'll see how we'll generate multiple pages. We are inside our Visual Studio Code. So this you can see we are inside our PHP code. So we'll connect to our database. So I am saying require. Now inside this I am saying config.php. What is this file? Here inside this config.php file we are keeping our database connections. So suppose multiple pages are there, so all pages will connect to this config.php file. That is keeping a common page helps us because any changes, say I have changed my password and all, any changes required in connection, so this need not be updated in all the pages. So a single place will reflect it. Here is the code for config.php file. You can use this file to connect to either MySQL or SQLite database. So you can see here right now at line number 22, we are connected to our SQLite database. If I want to MySQL database, then I will uncomment the lines from here. I'll remove this, enter my localhost, it is database name, user ID, password, and I will comment this line because I am no more connected to SQLite. Now let us just go back to our system. Now you may ask that okay, this particular database, SQLite database, is available in the current directory. So where I am working on it, that is why the diary name already is taken. Now you may ask how we will create the SQLite database. For that, in the whatever you will download it, in that there is one file is there, create table SQLite. So in that you can see here at the top I am connecting to config, and once this file you run it once, this will create the table students and add some 35 records of sample database. So this is there when you download it, the zip file, it is there. Now let me just save this, come back to our main file. Now I am connected to the database, and note that one thing I missed here, you just see here DBO. This is even if you are connected to the same name is mentioned. So below the code remains same even if you are connected to SQLite or MySQL. Use one of them and this will be subsequently using. Now require, now we'll say FPDF. This is the one what you have downloaded from the FPDF. This is what we use this library to create our PDF files, and note that this particular library file along with the font directory has to be placed in the same location. So in this location we are there. When you download the source code, you will get all the comments here, so you can easily follow the comments. Now let's just create our object here, new FPDF. Now this is the because we have downloaded at from that we are connected at the line number 3, so that's why we have connected it. Now once it is there, we will also create some more things, set font. set font. Now here I am setting the font Arial. Here your font directory is important. If you are not downloaded, you will get error message here. I am keeping it bold. Then I am giving the size is 16. You can change it based on your requirement and all. Fine friends, now we'll come down, and because it's a tabular data will be displaying, so each column will have some width. So that's what I am declaring it here. So as an array I am declaring array. Now here it is 20. Now this is usually based on the data what you want. This is the width whatever I am assigning to the column. 4 columns of data I am just giving. Okay, one more 20, 50, 43, 40. So 5 columns. Sorry, ID is there also. Width of the cell. Now let us go to our collecting the data from the database. But before that, let me save it and show you where the output will come. Now in my localhost system, here it is. I am just keeping the same file. It is available in the browser. I am just refreshing it. Let's see. Okay, no error. We'll start collecting records from our database. So before that, we need to find out what are the total number of records are there. So for that, I am just creating the query SQL total. This is equal to select count. Count is one which will do all the counting job for number of records. The star means I am collecting all the columns I am finding out. So combining number, that means the total number of rows of data as total from student. Fine. So this is there. Now total result equal to, now here it is the DBO. This is what we have taken from the config.php file. Here you can see line number 22, because right now we are in SQLite database. So DBO, database object, or whatever name you have given, but maintain the same. So this is query I am executing. Now I am executing the my total result. Sorry, total, not SQL total. This should be SQL total. Fine. So now I got the value here. Now from this, I will get the, I will fetch or I will collect the row particular number. So for that I am giving the variable name as total records. So little descriptive variable name will help us. So for that, total result. Now what I am going to do is fetch PDO, PHP data object. So this is the PDO what you have connected. We have used PDO only. Now in this fetch associate, so we'll get an associative array with the key value and key and value. So here the key is the total. So fetch now. So this will give us a array. So in that, from that array, I am picking up our key here is total. Here this is what you can see here. Total what you have used. Same one I used it. So I'll get the number of records from here. So I can just print it and verify it also what it is. Just to ensure that so far we are correct. Now let us echo. Now we'll say total records. But this is not what the PDF will be. It will be a simple print to the screen. Let's just go to here and see whether any error is there. 35, it is printed. Okay, this print or whatever echo command, this will remove it, because finally if you create a PDF, this will generate an error, because no output should go before that. Now one more variable I am declaring records. I am giving a more detail per page equal to 10. You can understand what's the meaning is. Just 10 records per page. Keep on changing it. See that. Now just see. So we have 35 records. So 10 records per page means we need 4 pages. So for that, how system will know? So for that we will say, let's calculate total pages equal to ceil. This is a math function in PHP. What it returns is the upper integer higher to the value. Say if it is 3.6, ceil function will return us 4. If it is 3.1, ceil function will return us 4 also. Opposite of it is floor, FLOR. Floor will return as the lower side value. So it is not rounding off. Rounding means 3.7 means it will 4. But here if you use floor of it, then 3.7 of floor is 3. So these three things are different. So if I will use CIL function and give an input of 3.1, I will get 4. Whereas when I am rounding off, 3.1 will give to come to 3. So that is the main thing. Now what I am going to do here is total records divided by records per page. Now you can understand easily. Total records, as we have seen, it is 35 divided by 10, so it is 3.5. So CIL will give me 4. Okay, incidentally here it is 35. Had it been 31 record or 32 record, still I would have get total pages as 4. That is the purpose why I am using this math function CIL. This is a math function only in PHP. In fact, it is there in Python also. Every language will have this function. Now I will create the loop through all my pages and generate it. So for that, for page equal to 0, start from this, then I will say page less than total pages. I am not putting equal to here. Sorry, here variable. I am not putting equal to here because then it will overshoot. So less than that, because it is starting from 0. So it should be 0, 1, 2, 3. That's all. So fourth record will be 0. So had it been 1, then I would have put a equal to symbol here. Okay, so this is fine. Now I will page plus fine. So I will create this, come back here. Now inside the lib, what I am going to do is, once this started, PDF add page. Now a new page is added. Now I will print the header. Header means top at the table data at the top column names I have to print it, and that must be repeated on every page. Once a page is added, first a header cell will come. So for that I will say PDF. Okay, one thing is that header I want to have a different color. So set fill color slightly different. RGB I am putting 229. So 255 is the highest value. You can experiment with different color, red, green, blue. So this takes a value up to 255. So RGB value I have set it here. Now I will say cell PDF cell. Now here I am taking width of the cell. Width cell, first one is 0. So here I have declared it here, width cell. So first will take 20, value of 20. So next row we'll see, we'll make it 1. So now 10, then what should be the ID? Then 1. These are all border, left side border, where the next cell will start, center aligned, left aligned, all this thing will say 0. Now see whether fill the color or not. For that I will say true. This in detail, multi-cell we are not using, we are using cell because we want to confine. Suppose large data is there, text part is there, then we will go. So you can follow our tutorial on multi-cell and cell. There it is there. Now I just copied it. Now I will paste it, how many? 1. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So I am just changing this, where this one I am putting 1 here, the 2, the 3, the 4. Now instead of ID I will write, here some changes are there. Last one will follow, here it will come 1 because next cell, this is the line break, next will be after that. So here I am ID, first column header is ID, next is our name. These are column headers only. Class, then mark, then gender. These are our column headers, whatever I have. Friends, what you will do is we will just print the end part, so at least we will know whether so far the code is correct or not. what you are going, I am just I will come out of this particular one. So far no data integration is not there. Let's just see with this I am getting the pages or not. I have saved this. Let me just come back to my here. Let's yeah, something I missed on add page line number 17. Let me come here 17. Okay, here I have to put it like this. Fine, friend. Now the loop will execute based on the number of records, pages required, total pages, this value. So we know this is 4. So and rest only the column headers we have seen. Let's just see so far how it is. Now I rectified it. Yeah, so you can see 4 pages, only the column headers have come here. Let's collect the data from our table. So for that we'll calculate, because 10 records shifting, so first 10 record, next 10 record, like that will go. So for that purpose we'll say offset. 2 things will get it, offset. Then first offset is page, so this will get it from the inside the loop will start. First one will be 0 multiplied by records per page. Now you can see for the first loop it will be 0, next loop it is 10, next it is 20. So that is the offset value. Now what you will going to do is SQL equal to, here I am saying select star, means all the columns from student limit. This is the query limit command from the SQL. It's supported by MySQL and SQLite, so need not change anything. It's a common. Limits means it will start from here, end from here. Which say 50 records are there, start from 40 record, end at 50 record. That's what I am giving. So for that offset. Now the offset here is the first time it will be 0, next time it will be 10, next time it will be 20, because you can see the offset value it multiply. Sorry, here I missed the multiplication. Records per page multiplication. So it multiplies the records per page. 10, it is always 10 because here we have fixed as 10, where it is. Here you can see records per page. So first page value will be 0, so it is 0, offset is 0. So first one it is offset, start from 0 means from the first record, then you comma records per page. So now this is first 0 to 10. Next time what will happen, you can just guess, it is 1. So records per page is 10. So start from the 10th record, goes up to another 10 records. So that is how it loops. Now let me just result equal to dbo. This is again taken from our config.php file. So dbo, now query, I am modify SQL. Ho gaya. Now I am coming back. Here the rows, when you display it, we want them to be display one color for a, it is for a better visual effect. One alternate row should take different colors, so it should feel, not means a color will come, next will be plain, next will be, so it is for improving the look and feel. So what I am doing is PDF set fill color 235 is again RGB 236, whatever you want a different color, change, keep changing this. So it is there. Now because I have to toggle it each time, I will do a fill. One flag I am setting, fill equal to initially false. Okay. Now the rows of data. For each result as row. So it will loop through all the result. Line number 27 we have. Now inside the loop I am. So bringing it here. Now PDF. Again cell. Sorry, upper. With cell initially it should be 0. Sorry, this is one row we are printing, so it will take 0, 1, 2 like that will do. So this is one value only, then 10, then row, this is the ID. What is this? This is the data from row each result array. We are taking the first ID column value here. So ID is here. Now 1 means put the border. So border of the cell you have put it. 0 means where the next cell will be. It's to the right or to the right. 0 means to the right. 1 means below that. So that you can see that. Now alignment. It is C, center aligned. You can make it left or right aligned also. Now I am saying fill. What is fill value now? Fill value is false here. Alternately we are make it true, then this color will come. Okay, we'll see that next line. Now I am just copying this. 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, one more I have to put 4. So here I am saying 0. I am giving 1. Let me give 2. Let me give 3. Let me give 4. So now width are also aligned with the column values above what we have used. So row ID, name, this exactly should match the column names. Class, then mark. In our student table, these are the column names. These are not labels. Earlier, okay, this when we are printing the label, this we can change it, but this you can't change it because it's from the array we are taking it. Here, because of the last column, because next line will be below that line, so we are making it 1. Fine. Now what I am going to do is make fill equal to not fill. What it will do? If it is true, it will make it false. If it is false, it will make it true. Now then what happens? Even if the color is there, first loop, all this will be false. So no background color filling. Next loop, because it is changed to true now, because the earlier false. So one row loop it will be true. So the background filling will be there. That's all. So that is just its alternate row will have a different color. So this is the color RGB we have set it. Okay, let's just fine. I am saving this. I am going to run it here. This is the file where you left it. Yeah, you can see 1 to 10 record in page 1. I am scrolling down. 11 to 20 in page 2, phase 3, phase 4. So 4 pages are there. So this is how we are breaking the on a fixed number of rows we have taken, fixed number of records per page we have taken. But that is not the actual sin. It may happen that you should occupy up to certain space only, irrespective of number of records. Beyond that, if it is there, then you have to add a new page, because that is what the requirement comes. You have some other data. So the requirement will be, say if it is up to 3/4 or certain after certain pixel, next page should add. So then in that case we cannot break the page based on number of records. That you will see next. Visit this page. The URL is there in the description. Read all this content. So it explains what are the different, how you will connect it to the database, about the CIL function, and here the total code for the config file. And this is, here is the code what you have discussed now. The entire code is there. You can copy it, and below that the demo is there. So if you click this demo pay link, you land here, and you can see here 10 pages. This is directly from the server, and so it is the page breaking by using 10 records per page. Now below that, by using the available space, how much the records have occupied from the top, this is how we get the value, and this is the logic we use it. It is beyond certain, say, pixel width, and that beyond, if it is exceed, then add a new page. So based on that, so that here we can control the how many, instead of number of records, you can say based on the actual occupation of space, a new page is added. That entire code is here. So you can just see here the logic is kept here, and see here also slightly we have changed it, and we have kept the headers inside a function, and we are calling it inside when you add a function. So same code can come here also. So it's a different approach only. And if you click the demo part, here it is the demo of the, here we had kept 7 pages, it is coming. So you can see this is more pages are created, because here we have gone up to 7 records are actually, it is not based on records, it's based on the available space. That's all, friends. hope you can manage the based on the width or based on the space occupied how the pages are broken. So that part, or if you are facing any issue, doubt, suggestion or comment, you have anything, use the comment section below to post it. And my request is, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you'll be notified as and when we are tutorial, and we are frequently adding that also. Please share this with your friends, and thank you for watching.